What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome back to the channel, and in this one, we're going to be talking split testing with Facebook ads. Alright guys, welcome back, and let's get into it. So let me just start off by saying I am no Facebook ad expert. What I'm going to be showing you is just things that I've picked up and learned from other videos and implemented myself. So first, let's break the Facebook ad down. So I'll just say, okay, this is, let me get this working. And if you're wondering what I'm using, you just Google online whiteboard. If you see the URL right here, it's just all app. Pretty much just like an online whiteboard. Okay, so ad. If it looks a little crappy, just work with me because it's kind of hard to write with the mouse like this. So it's going to be the ad. The overview is the objective. Let's just do this quick. If you can hear me clicking, my bad. And then the ad set. So we'll just do that, which is basically the targeting. We'll just write target, and then the ad creative. So we'll just do creative, which is basically what you're gonna be showing your prospects. Oh, I totally spelled that wrong. I was talking while doing that. Creative, which would be your photo, your video, and your ad copy as well. Alright, so this is how it's broken down. It's the objective first, you choose that, then your ad set, which is going to be your targeting your audience, and then your creative, which is going to be the picture, video, like what you're going to be showing your potential prospect. Alright, so then we'll break down, okay, the main ones I've always used, and I watch tons of videos, tons of training, and the main ones they always use, and sort of in this order as well, I'll explain it more in depth, but they start with engagement is the big ones they usually use. So we'll just write engagement, and then traffic, and conversions. We'll just put convert. Alright, so they use engagement, traffic, and conversion. This is the majority of what they use. I've seen a lot of trainings that this is basically all they use, that the other, depending what you're doing, but most of the time these are going to be the best ones to go with whatever you're trying to do. So engagement, so this is basically video views, or you want your, oh, not video views, excuse me. You want people to engage with your post, with your page, like it, or just comment on your post, or just to spread the word, have some organic reach as well. You want to maybe spread the word on your brand or your product or something like that. So that's when you would use engagement. And also, so I'm going to put a 1, 2, 3 here. So you see this. This is usually the order that they do the ads in. So they don't just run one ad and then just leave it like that. They typically start with an engagement ad because they want their ads to have social proof. When your ads have social proof, they convert a lot higher. They see that other people have already jumped on it, they've commented, it's, you know, they see that other people have liked it already, so they're more likely to engage with it or give it a closer look. And then from there, the next one is traffic. So traffic is basically you're taking them to a page. You're trying to get the traffic from Facebook to click off and go to your offer, whether it be a landing page, or your offer page, the product, maybe it's your website, blog, maybe it's a video, your YouTube channel, or wherever it is, but you're taking people from there and sending them off to your offsite website or wherever. So that's traffic. And typically the engagement is going to be cheaper because it's less qualified leads. It's just people who engage. So that's what they, when you choose that objective, choose that objective, Facebook is optimizing for people who engage with post. So now that may not be as good of a lead. But when you optimize for traffic, now they're optimizing for people who actually click on offers and go off-site to view websites, videos, or that such thing. So that's a step up from engagement. And now conversions, I mean, you guessed it, is optimizing for conversions. So what that is basically people that are going to buy your product or service. So they're taking people who are most likely to like your offer and go through to your website and actually go through the process of purchasing or subscribing or such, if you have a YouTube channel and some. So now let's get to the ad set, the targeting. So typically, okay, well let me get back on this. So typically you want to run each one of these. You don't simply just want to run one engagement ad, and then let it be done, or only run traffic and let it be done, or only conversions. Typically you want to go in this order. You want to run your engagements ad, get some social proof that may already get you some leads or some sales, and then start another ad. This is also for collecting data. So you can season your pixel with engagement. So then from there, you've collected some data, you already have some sales and leads potentially, and now you start a campaign with the objective of traffic. So now you're getting people to your site and viewing your offers. So you get more targeted data on people who actually are potential buyers of your product or service and actually like that, let's say, niche market. Okay, so then for conversions, and that will also help you collect more data to your website page because you can attract that as well. And conversions, well, like I said, is going to optimize for people who are actually going to purchase through. So that's also going to give you more data. And this is, once you collected the data and once you get here, this is where you're going to be making more of your money. We'll just say that. That's where the big bucks are made rather than here and here. You can make good money here and here, but once you've collected the data and you optimize for conversions, you're going to be making a lot more than you were if you just stuck to one of these individually. So all right, let's do ad set targeting. So targeting, of course, you're going to be wanting to target your target audience, what they're interested in. And since we're talking about split testing, we'll write that up here. Split testing. Boom. All right. So let's say, so I was running a campaign earlier, something on affiliate marketing. So people I was targeting was, this is giving you an example to show you what I'm talking about, is Tai Lopez. We'll just do that. Tai L. Gary V. Excuse me, I just burped. That's supposed to be a Y. Gary V. Then I was doing, that was just people, and then I was doing, let's say, affiliate marketing, people who have an interest in that. So I'll just do AM. And then SMMA, which is social media marketing. Then I was also doing ClickBank. So these are just interest. So another thing you need to split test as well. Not only do you need to have, say, an engagement ad with the target being Tai Lopez audience, engagement ad doing Gary V, engagement ad doing, you make a campaign for each one of these and you're going to find what target audience is your best. And then what you would also need to do is split test the age. Now, typically what I like to do and what I've seen a lot of people do, and this works really well, is if you look into the Facebook Audience Insight, you'll notice that it breaks it down like this. It'll go from 18 to 24, I believe, and then 25 to 34, and 35 to 44, and so on. But typically, you want to use the Audience Insight tool here. I'll bring it up real quick just to show you guys. The Audience Insight tool right here so you can see where your demographic is. So let's say, you always want to do your research before you're running any ad. That's just good practice. So let's just type in Tai Lopez, just giving you guys an example right here. It's a little bit off tangent, but it's all right. So you see right here, 18 to 24, you see the percentage, women up top, men at the bottom. So you see that a lot of his audience is in the 25 to 34 range, and the majority is men. So you would target that. So you would want to target both of these and that age category alone. All right, so we're back. Sorry, I got interrupted right there. So we were talking about the target market. So we see what age range group is where the majority of the target is. So you see it's the majority in these top three, or in these first three, might I say. The 18 to 24, 25 to 34, and 34 to 45. So that would be our target audience. Now we have to think, depending on our product and the price range, it might not be such a good idea to target the people who are, let's say, younger. Maybe they don't have as much money. Say your product is $1,000, they could potentially buy, but it's most likely that people who are older, who have a bit more cash or a stable job, or they're actually getting money. Oh, ignore this. Oh my gosh. That have a stable job would actually be that's what would be more likely to purchase your product. So let's get back to this. So we have our age group. So I know for my product is affiliate marketing product. I know for the majority of part, it's a little bit more than I would think these people could afford. So what I would be targeting are these two target markets. So all right, let's get to the next one. Freaking stalling, forgetting what I'm talking about. So then the creative. Let's say I have a video ad. But then I have the video ad again, but it's a different version. So we'll write V2 for that. So then let's say I have a photo as well as a creative. And then we have a version 2 of that as well. So how do you want it? You would want to set up multiple campaigns. You can start it simply off as $5. You don't always have to do this, but this is the way you would optimize your campaign. Very optimized, very conversion oriented, where you're going to make the most money. Because sure, you could just target, let's say, engagement, Tai Lopez video ad, and you could be making good money. But if you were to go through and split test all of these, you would get, let's say, 10x of what you were getting already, because you're optimizing, you're finding your exact target market, the audience that is responding to your ads and actually converting for you. So you would make, let's start engagement ad with each one of these categories, with each one of these age groups. So you would do engagement, Tai Lopez, and 25 to 34, and then you would do that again, engagement, Tai Lopez, 35 to 44. I know it seems like a lot. You don't have to do all of these. You can also narrow your audience by doing, let's say, I want people who follow Gary Vee but are also interested in affiliate marketing. So that way you narrow your audience, because Gary Vee has a big following, but only a certain amount of people are going to follow Gary Vee that are also into affiliate marketing. So that's how you would narrow your audience as well, which is something that we'll get into in another video, more specific. But generally, when you're starting off, you want to be a little broad so you can collect data and see exactly what your target market is. So let's just go back to that again. So you would want an engagement with each one of these categories, and then as well, this age range in each category. So engagement, Tai Lopez, 25 to 34, engagement, Tai Lopez, 35 to 44, and you would do the same thing for every interest. You would do that. And then as well, and you can do this separate. You can have one campaign with the objective, multiple ad sets, and then multiple creatives. So then you would have, let's say, the traffic campaign with Gary Vee. We have one at 25, 34. We have another campaign at another ad set, I would say, at 35, 44. And then all of those, both of those would have each one of these creatives. They would have a video ad version 2, a photo ad version 2. So it would be split testing to optimize your exact audience, your exact age range, and your exact creative that will make you the most money and generate the lowest click-through rate and cost per result. Alright guys, so I was going back over to the footage and I realized I left something out. So as well as testing your interest and your age range, you also want to split test your location and the gender. So you want to, same thing, have the split testing the objectives, the interest, and the age range. As well as those, you want to split test your location. Say we're doing one for the US specific, one for Canada specific, one for UK, one for Philippines, just depending on what you're targeting, where your target audience is or potentially is based on your research, as well as split testing gender. Maybe it's a beauty offer that's not really gonna convert with males. If it's specific to a gender, you want to target that specific gender. Say it's a beard product. I don't think most women are going to be buying beard products, so you want to leave them out of your ad set and target just the men. So as well as split testing the interest and age range, you want to do the location and gender. But alright guys, that's going to be pretty much it. Sorry if this was a bit confusing. I'll try to break it down better in another video, in a future video. We'll have a series of Facebook training from just what I know. I'm no expert. But alright, if you guys got any value from this video, drop me a like, leave me a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.